Oh, well, this is exciting. I have no idea how I'm going to see your guys' comments on live, but I'm live. I don't know if anybody knows that I'm live. I'm going to do the thing where I share this so that y'all know I'm live, and also so I make sure that I'm actually live. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. They'll pop up on the screen. Hello, Summer Unicorn. Hello, Rebecca. Hello. Oh, God, I can't read your name. Hello, Nerdy Randomness. You're Macy, right? No? Am I wrong? Macy? Mason? Mason. I think it's Mason. Hello, everybody. Oh no, you disliked by accident. I think you can undislike, but if it needs to stay, that's okay. Hello to everybody. I'm sorry if I'm not going to be as... Yes, Mason, I knew it. Haha. I'm sorry if I'm not quite as direct to you guys as I normally am. I'm using the mobile app and the new little thing, mobile tripod thing, stand, for my tripod right now so that I could try out mobile with you guys, which is exciting. So like, this is what mobile live is like. Hello to everybody. Hello, Alex. Hello. If I didn't say hello to you directly, hello, welcome. I can't see your names quite as well because it's a little bit farther away from me. I'm not in my room right now. I'm in my sister's room, which I use as like a cosplay workshop when she's not around. So that's why I'm not on my big computer. I am doing well. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for asking. So what we're going to be doing today, plead the sip. What we are going to be doing today is I'm going to be working on my Super Sailor Moon cosplay for Anime Next. In case you guys didn't know, I am part of, oh yeah, hello Melissa. So, speaking of Melissa, I am part of a Sailor Scout group, which is so exciting. I'm part of the Moon Menagerie, and we are going to be all at Anime Next with one another. Melissa is our lovely Pluto. It's great. It's awesome. And so I'm Sailor Mars, and I'm finally getting to work on my cosplay, which is so good. I'm so excited to finally be working on this. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be working on the base leotard for the top of the Fuku, and then the chest armor that goes on the top. So that's what we're going to be doing. Hopefully we'll get to the chest armor, but I definitely want to get the leotard based out today. So this is going to be a slightly different live stream than normal. I'm not going to be able to answer quite as many questions as I normally do, but I'm going to try and keep up with you guys. So I hope you will what's it called? I hope you will be able to keep up with me and are still interested in watching. But I'm excited. And you guys will get to see some of my cosplay process, which is exciting. I've wanted to do this for a really long time. And I feel like now that I have this set up and I have Jenna's room and all the things, that it's going to be a little bit more of a possibility. Though I'm going to move my laptop. I was afraid that I was going to have to look at your comments on my laptop. So I moved my laptop here, but I'm going to move it back a little bit. So that I have more space. So basically for the leotard, the base leotard of Sailor Mars, or any Sailor Scout for that record, I have white spandex here. It's stretch spandex. Oh no, why is my phone already saying it's at 10%? Hold on, we're gonna have to solve this problem. But for pretty much any leotard, you use like a white spandex or polyester. Just gonna close that out. And so that's what I'm gonna be using for the leotard. I'm already gonna have to go and get my charger for this damn thing. I should have grabbed that beforehand. So hang on, talk to one another, and let everybody know what's going on in this live stream. Give me 3 seconds. Do that moment when you start a live stream and then abandon your audience. All right, I'm back. It's happened. Here we are. Okay, so let's plug this in. We're plugging it in. We're plugging it in. I love when all of you talk to one another, so talk to one another. Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go. I'm such a professional. Come on, plug in. Let's do this. Everything is working against me right now. It's like, Kristen, you want to go live? Bwahaha. Why isn't this going? There we go. Okay. Beep-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, so the way that I'm seeing your guys' comments is, I'm just making sure that this is charging. Should be. Okay. So the way that I'm seeing your guys' comments right now is that they're like popping up in little bubbles. So if I miss one, I'm sorry. I usually am better at this. because I can usually see your comments on like a thing I can scroll through, but that's not the case on mobile. We're using mobile for the first time. So if I miss your comment, it's not because I hate you or I have some sort of deep-seated hate for you. It's just because your comments might go quicker than I can read them. And I'm also going to be focusing on this. So, like I said, I'm using a stretch. I thought that this was a 4-way stretch, but it looks like it's 2-way stretch. That's okay. I'm using a 2-way stretch spandex. And so this is just a white spandex. It's that's not too expensive to get. You can usually find something good, but it's a nice pure white. So I'm gonna want it to be able to stretch more this way. So I'm gonna go this way. It's important if you're ever working with 2-way stretch or fabric. 4-way stretch fabric means that anyway, exactly what it sounds like. If you go like this, it stretches. If you go like this, it stretches. This is very clearly a 2-way fabric because it's going like this. So that's the thing. What's it called? You have to be very careful about which way you want the stretch to be going. Are you looking at for to stretch wide ways, long ways? That's the most important part of when you're working with this sort of fabric, because you might be expecting it to be stretching all the ways, and it doesn't always. So what I'm going to be using today, personally, I have not found a lot of leotard patterns that work for me that well. It's just, I have like long legs. I have long legs and kind of a shorter torso. And I just find that a lot of them either don't fit my butt right or just don't really fit well, or end up being too much. And so they start to bunch up. And so I really like to do leotards off of a leotard, like pattern it myself off of a leotard that I already own. So this is a leotard from, oh, what the hell is the name of the place? American Apparel. I've owned it for a couple of years. I just tried it on this morning to make sure it still fits. And so I'm going to be patterning off of this, which is how I prefer to do it. Luckily, the base leotard for this is not incredibly sophisticated. The base leotard is not the more difficult thing. The chest armor is what's a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to use this just to pattern off of, because it happens to be, it has the scoop neck that I need. It's got everything pretty much that I need going on for this. So I'm going to see, yeah, this is a 4-way stretch. So I'm going to just allot myself a little bit more. I could fold this over and do it. I'm not sure which technique I want to do yet. I saw, Rebecca, that you were asking if I've tried the unicorn frap yet. I made a video about it, so yes, I have. I liked mine. Mine was fine, but it definitely does turn sour. And it's not like a cute sour. It's like a warhead sour. So, I'm glad that you guys are talking to one another. Please do, because I know that I'm not going to be able to be quite as active as I normally am. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to start with the back piece. Now, do I want to just cut these out the same? No. Okay. So we're going to do one layer at a time. The only annoying thing about spandex and most fabrics is that it wants to slide right out of your DMs. It wants to slide right off the table. Okay. Okay. Yes, I get it. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just like to apologize to my fabric. Okay, so I'm tucking these sleeves in because I don't need the quarter length sleeves. So I'm just literally tucking these in to the inside so that I can get a nice even thing happening here. There we go. Except I'm going to not do this scoop back. I'm just going to judge this by that. If you're more comfortable with using a pattern, definitely recommend that. For me, again, I just find it difficult. I've used some leotard patterns before and they don't work that well for me. I have missed all of you guys the last couple weeks. I know that I've not been able to do the live streams, and believe me, it's been a bummer. It really has been. Things have just been very, very busy, and as they sometimes get, and so, you know, I gotta prioritize sometimes, but unfortunately, it has meant not as many live streams, which has been a bummer. But I will always try to when I can. So know that if I ever am, if I ever am not live streaming, that I'm thinking about you guys and that I am planning my next one. Okay. So I want to leave a little bit of seam allowance here. Just double check that my fabric is going the way I want it to. Oh, I gotta be careful of this fabric. It is fraying a little bit on the bottom. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this bad boy down a little bit. Going to do that so that I can cut around it without fear of it moving. And so that I get a good realistic shape of it. Okay. 1 and 2. There we go. Pinning is not one of the more fun parts of the cosplay process. Pinning 4 days. Oh, hello, Emily. Greetings, girl. I don't even know who really is in here right now because, again, I'm trying out the mobile today. Oh, wait. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, let's flatten that out. Okay. Here we go. Is that uneven? See, and the whole thing with the only downside to trying to pattern something off of something that you own is just trying to get like the butt of this. Luckily, the butt of this doesn't really matter that much, so if it's not doesn't fit quite correctly in the butt, nobody's seeing my butt, so it's really not a big deal. But it can be a little bit difficult to get all this to lie flat because they've done darts or other things in the back of this. Okay. There we go. What is that? It's funny because I keep on finding from like my Warrior Dorothy cosplay, I keep on finding a bunch of like random hot glue marks on these pins because I was working with EVA foam, and so I like was I was like hot gluing over pins sometimes, and I keep on finding like pins that are like a little too covered in hot glue, like this guy you guys can't see, but it's got hot glue on there. I love that you guys are talking to one another. Keep doing that, because I know I'm not that interesting right now. But you guys have been asking to see my cosplay process, so welcome and greetings. Do you still go to college or not? No, I don't. Nope. No. There we go. Making sure that's lying flat. Yeah, they definitely have a little bit more allowance in the buttocks area. There we are. Do. Okay. Soon I'm probably going to have to get up and stand. I can't stand it. Okay. Is that? Yeah. We're getting there. Okay. Pin that down. Yeah, the only thing to be careful about with leotards is obviously the shape of the front is different than the shape of the back. Because you gotta get booty coverage on the back, and then the front is a different coverage, so. Okay. Come on. Let's lie flat. No. I can feel my fabric trying to make an escape from me. It's trying to escape from this table. But I'm going to actually shift this so that I can pin this better now from here. There we go. You again going nowhere. Let's see. Come on. Sneak on through. There we go. See, this is a good option for if you don't understand patterning. Drafting is a really good thing to do if you just understand how pieces work together. That's a nice thing to do. Oh, Melissa said something that somebody said good point about, but I missed it. Sorry, Melissa. Let's see. Hey. Ooh. What up? You can't hear my voice from here? You want to be on a live stream? No, that's my mom.
Hi, everybody.
There it is. There's my mom.
I came for that sweatshirt.
Okay. You shouldn't have left it in you.
Jenna left it. It's Daddy. She didn't want germs getting on it.
All right. There you go.
Goodbye.
There we go. How anybody cannot hear my voice from a mile away, I don't know. There we go. Don't tell her that. Her ego will go up. Let's see. Meow, meow, meow. See, I like this live feature from the phone, but it would work if I were holding my phone in front of me. BRB. Stealing Kristen's adorable mom. Oh my god. Oh, bye, Melissa. I will miss you. Oh, hello, Ashley. Hello. Greetings. I didn't see you. Okay. See, this one's got too much hot glue on it. And so it will not actually properly pin. So I will save that. I gotta get some pins that are meant for EVA foam and pins that are meant for this. Because I covered a bunch of them in my cosplay process when I was making Warrior Dorothy. Okay. Fold those over, and I'm going to do, I think probably just a slightly less scooped neck here for this. There we go. So I started watching 2 days ago off of a recommendation from one of my best friends, Amanda. I started watching the show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I didn't know anything about that show, and it is amazing. It's really great. I had no idea that there was like musical elements to it, and it's a really good show. I now regret not watching it sooner, so that's what I've been watching all day. It's a really, really hilarious show. Woohoo! Okay, so we're now all pinned down now. Hold on. I want that to lay flat. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So we're all pinned down. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start cutting this bad boy out. And I'm going to leave just a little bit of seam allowance and also like stretch allowance just in case. Because you can always like make something smaller, making it bigger, not so much. The Q&A is coming, well, last 2 days have been really busy. Yesterday, I got one of my patented migraines. It was really a fun time, which has been a big problem this month. Allergies have been kicking my ass. So that's the reason why the Q&A has taken so long, and Vita has been a struggle because I've been, honestly, really not feeling well. All this week, I had kind of a sinus cold. It was like part cold, and then it was like a cough, and then nausea, and then it's not fun. It's not fun having allergies and being prone to migraines. It means that I'm just constantly in a state of migraine, which is really lovely. But the Q&A video is coming. It's coming. Yes, you can swear. Feel free to swear. You can swear. I know, I'm so excited. Okay, yeah, I'm just like, I was so bummed, but in a good way. Like, bummed in a good way of I was really happy to see all the pictures. So the rest of the Moon Menagerie, of which Ashley is a part of, they all got together as a group for the first time at Anime Boston, which I just couldn't make happen. I couldn't make it happen with my work schedule or my budget, because I had gone to KatsuCon, and so it was like, it just didn't happen, which is okay. However, it was like it was so cool to see everybody together, but I was also so bummed because I was like, I wish I could have been there. It was like such fear of missing out. But they're all lovely. None of them have made me feel bad about not being there. It just wasn't able to happen. I should have left a little bit more seam allowance over there. Oh, well. So I'm really excited. You guys should please go and follow the Moon Menagerie on Instagram and Facebook. If you go to my Facebook page, I tagged the group in my post about the live stream today. So you should definitely go and check it out. Ashley, throw your links in them comments, girl. And so it's just been, I'm really excited to finally like meet all these people that I've been chatting with, who are Moonies. It's very exciting. I'm very pumped about it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's do this. Ah! This fabric. Actually, I'm going to cut around this so I don't have to deal with so much fabric right now. Don't like doing this so much because it makes me feel like I'm setting myself up to waste fabric, but there we go. Okay. So now we cut out the rest of this. And I'm going to leave a lot more there because this is the back piece. Okay. Great. Let me fold this over onto itself. Okay. Boom. And boom. Great. So we have our back piece now. Woohoo! Which is exciting. We've got our back piece going on. So now I'm going to unpin this, make sure it looks all right. And then, yeah, because I already see. Come on. There we go. I know it looks rough right now, but the edges don't matter so much when you're cutting out this sort of fabric because it's all going to be covered. It's all going to be covered. Okay. Whew. Hello, Joe. Welcome. You are here. You have made it. This is just a cosplay stream. Did you hear about GeekyCon? Yes, I did. I heard about GeekyCon. It's good. I'm glad that they are. It sucks because I wish that they had, I don't know, spent more time individually on that con than making new cons. But I value the experiences that I had at GeekyCon. So if they weren't going to give GeekyCon its all, then it's better that they canceled it. It's just better. As much as it sucks. For those of you who don't know, I used to go to this convention called GeekyCon, so did Emily, and they just announced that they are, for now, putting pause on the convention, because they are working on a lot of other conventions, and they just don't know how to, market this one. I'm not saying that throwing shade. They have said that they don't know what they're doing with it, which is a bummer because it, by far, is one of my favorite conventions. But you know, they've got to do what they've got to do, and if they recognize that they're not able to give that con their all right now, then that's for the best. Goodbye, Summer Unicorn. Peace out. This fabric. I'm not loving this fabric so far because I'm worried that it's going to be a fabric that pulls a little bit. We'll have to see. We will have to see. I like it. It's really nice. Okay, stop touching it, Kristen. Stop touching it. Okay, so now I'm going to bring back the big thing of fabric and we're going to do the front piece. This is such an exciting stream, don't you think? So exciting. Okay. That is very much a scrap piece now. So I'm going to come on. You got this. We can do it. There we go. Gotta get some new fabric scissors soon. Okay, so on to the next. Yeah, see, it's like pulling there. Okay, we're gonna play this out. We will see. Okay. We've got it going the way that we want it. Yeah, because I think we want it wide ways, right? Yeah, wide ways. Ah. I'm glad that all of you are talking to one another. It makes me feel like this stream doesn't suck. All right. Here we are. So now we're going to do the front piece, which requires a little bit of prep on my own part because I'm just going to roll these pieces in. Rolling, rolling. So that I can cut the front piece the way it's supposed to look. See. Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, I'm going to start by just pinning down one of the sides so that I can then roll the other one up. So let's pin that side. I'm trying to read your comments. I feel like you need theme music. I almost was just going to play, you know what? Let's put some theme music. Do we want to do Sailor Moon theme music? Or I feel like there isn't enough music selection from Sailor Moon. Let's put some music on. You right. Let's see what we can do. I'm probably going to put on Harry Potter music. Even though it doesn't match this, I'm probably going to put on Harry Potter music because that is what I do. Hopefully this stream doesn't get like flagged. They're like, you are playing Harry Potter music. How dare you? Exactly. Still magical. Let's see. Log in. Log in with Facebook. Come on, Spotify. You got this, girl. I know. Come on. Play Spotify. Nothing's cooperating with me right now, guys. Put on your own music then. Do it. Live your dreams. Come on. Okay. Let's search. Last thing I was listening to was Thrift Shop by Macklemore. Sound. Track. All right, we're doing it. Oh no, not John Williams, though you are great. There we go. Cool. We're living. It's about to get real magical up in here. And I loved Ready Player One. In case you guys didn't see, for the Bean Book Club, we read Ready Player One this past month, and I loved that book. I'm so glad that you suggested it, and then everybody hopped on board with it, because that was a great book. That was a really great book. I can't wait to see that movie now. It's going to be awesome. Okay. All right. There we go. We'll tuck that sleeve in a second. See, it's much easier. The front, even though I have to tuck more in, is much easier to pin down. Okay, let's see. Tuck that in. Bump that down. It's when they're like, it's about to get lit. Did I catch that in there? Goblet of Fire! Yes, I love Goblet of Fire. That is a great book. That is one of my favorites of the series. Woo, we're still laying flat. Oh, I'm gonna have to, I think, just like round this out. Why are you giving me such an issue? Chamber, I love Chamber too. This is like my ideal. All of you in the comments talking to one another about Harry Potter. It's my ideal situation right now. Let's see. Pin that down. This is giving me, the other side is giving me an issue laying flat with the strap. So I might have to just, oh, now we're in the prologue. So more of the same for the most part. Here, I'll skip over to the next track because that was Hedwig's theme, but this is prologue. Oh, this is Buckbeak's Flight. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go directly to the first one. This track is Harry's Wonderful, Wondrous World. This is the second track on the first album. Oh, Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix was a scary book. It was scary, for sure. I remember reading that and like Mr. Weasley getting hurt and being like, if they kill Mr. Weasley right now, they kill Arthur Weasley. It hurts me to this day to still find out that like J.K. Rowling almost killed Ron. It hurts my heart. The fact that she even considered it hurts my heart. Like, I love my queen, but... Hermione and Drarry. I was just reading, on my own time, I've been reading Hannah Hart's book, Buffering. And she was talking the other day about how she, like, totally shipped Drarry all the way. That was, like, her ultimate OTP. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to even pin that down because I'm going to eyeball that a little bit. Alright, we're on to the next cutting. And then I'm going to have to set up my sewing machine. And we'll start pinning. This music just makes me think of Diagon Alley. And I miss Diagon Alley so bad. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Cut it all around so I don't have to deal with this excess fabric. Oh, bye, fabric. Fabric was like, bye. Whew. There we go. Okay, let's bring the pins out. Oh, when will you be here? Oh, Umbridge was such a well-written character and well-played character. Dear Lord. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I'm going to see it. 100%. Kristen talking made me jump. I know, it's weird for there to be a live stream in which it's weird for me to be talking. Okay. We've got our front piece and our back piece. So now it's time to line them up, see how well I did at lining them up, and we take it from there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we got our front piece, we got our back piece. Let's see what's going on. This one I can already tell is a little uneven, so I'm gonna have to... Actually, I did pretty well. That's not bad. Yeah, I left a little bit more seam allowance on one side than I did the other. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, let me see which side I like better for the front. Give me this side. Boom. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Yeah, it's really not bad. Here we go. Boom, boom. I love listening to this music because I have just such intense... I just see like montages of scenes playing in my head. I love it. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, that's got too much. I love the creepy theme. I love the creepy theme. I love it. Boom, boom. Oh no, I missed your comment. I thought you said full group Harry Potter. Was that you, Ashley? If you're talking about Harry Potter Scouts, I'm so down. I'm so down. Yes! Harry Potter Scouts, 100%. Because, like, believe me, Mooney is up there in my fandoms, but I mean, like, Harry Potter is my jam. Harry Potter is my jam. Okay, so we have this all now pinned together. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my sewing machine, and we're going to get sewing a little bit. Exciting. We're moving along pretty well on this. I'm going to sew it a little bit, and luckily I what's it called? Oh, thanks, girly. It's happening. Woo! Luckily I have a lot extra fabric, so if this isn't working out, I usually make kind of a tester one anyway. So we, in case it doesn't like work out entirely, we still have more fabric that we're working with. Let's see. All right, I got the brother. Where did I put my thread? Do 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 do. Here we go. Also, guys, I want to show you, when I was at Joann's the other day, buying this fabric, I noticed this amazing fabric that I had to buy. And look at this. It's Wind Waker, Link and Zelda, and y'all know Wind Waker is my favorite of the Legend of Zelda games. I love it. I love this fabric. I'm probably going to make myself a skater skirt out of it. That's probably what's going to happen. And yes, what is your question while I'm looking? What is your cue that I can A? I'm waiting for that question. You do you, boo. You do you. I had yesterday. Oh my God, guys, let me tell you. Let me give you the 411. Hello, Ebony. Let me give you the 411. Yesterday, I went to a brunch. Sorry, Matt is laughing at a comment I got the other day that I tweeted about. That was just a ridiculous comment on the unicorn frap. Yesterday, I went to a brunch. It's called Queen's Comfort. It's this place in Queens, New York City. My friends had told me about it because I have a couple friends that live in that area that go every once in a while. I had some of the best food of my life yesterday morning. I had what they called amazing fireballs, which were mac and cheese, deep fried mac and cheese balls with sriracha and ranch on top. Oh my God. It was amazing. It was religious. It was amazing. And then I had, yes, the toast. Let me tell you about it. Let me give you the 411. I had French toast that was Captain Crunch. Let me say that again. Captain Crunch encrusted banana bread pudding French toast with peanut butter and bacon sprinkled on top. It was a time. It was a time. I miss it already. It was so good. Yeah, it was an emotional experience. And then I still have this in my room because then later on in the day I got a migraine and everything was going wrong. They announced that they do a crumb cake every weekend or some sort of dessert every weekend that's like cheap, but that they have everybody. They had rainbow cookie crumb cake. Guys, rainbow cookies are like one of my favorite things on this earth. And so I have a little thing of it. It's in my room. I will eat it later. And that's the question, because literally yesterday when I was online with my friends, they said, oh, and by the way, our crumb cake of the day is rainbow cookie crumb cake. And I legitimately gasped. They were like, are you having a panic attack? I was like, girl, I had a migraine last night, and when I have migraines, I can't eat anything because I get so nauseous. And I had left, I took the crumb cake to go because I had eaten so much damn food. My friends ordered these tater tots that they're known for, that are tater tots with cheddar cheese and gravy. I must go back soon. I think I'm going to tell my podcasting partner in crime, Amanda, that whenever we go into the city to podcast at her place, that we're going. Gravy. Like poutine. It was like poutine. What I imagine poutine is like. That's what it was like. It was amazing. Ugh. Right? I'm loving seeing all these oh my gods because that's how I felt about it, guys. Especially, I realize as like an adult that I am way, 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 way more of a salty person than a sweet person. And so anything with cheese or like potato, oh God, I just love so much. So much. Oh, good. My bobbin is already white thread. I still have gray thread in here from when I was working on the silver cape part of my Warrior Dorothy cosplay. This is nice because I've had like kind of a 2-month break away from my sewing machine because sometimes you need a break. You need to like rekindle the love with your sewing machine. And so I'm rekindling. I'm trying to figure out a better spot to put you guys in now so that you can see my sewing a little bit more. So I'm going to move you. I'm going to move me and then I'm going to move you. I hope you're okay with that. I hope it's a consensual move. All right. Moving. We're moving things. We're moving things. I know. I need to eat the cake. Getting real up close and personal. Pressure intensifies. It's in my room too. I could eat it right now. I could. So I'm gonna angle this guy a little bit. I love my sewing machine, by the way. I have a Brother LB6800 Project Runway limited edition sewing machine that my mom got for me for Christmas 2 years ago, and I love this thing. So where the hell did I put my thread? Do y'all see it? Where did I grabbed it? I scooped it? Oh, it's in the freaking bag. It's in the bag. Make it work, designer. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Get rid of that guy. Get this guy. Dude, can we please? Thank y'all. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Are you a nice little end? Bum 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 bum. The like pressure on this live stream is on for me to get this into the yes, there we go, to thread this. And is this still cool? Yeah, it is. Great. Okay. Great, great, great. So we're gonna start sewing. For bobbin threading, I know, right? Intensity. Okay. Let's do this. Where is my... So we can put them away as we go. I'd rather start from this side. Okay. Just getting that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Where the hell did I put my pedal? Okay. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. I just am gonna hope that that something like that doesn't happen. Why? Why are we doing this? It's like whenever I come back to my sewing machine, it's like you took a break from us, so we're gonna freak out on you. I don't have time for this machine. You will damage this fabric if you do that. Okay, we gonna rethread that bobbin. We're just gonna do it preemptively. There is not enough on this for me to care about. Yeah, I was gonna have to refill that in a minute anyway. Okay. Guys, can I be real with you for a moment? You ready? Are you ready to hate me? Are you ready to unsubscribe? I hate Girl Scout cookies. I hate them. I don't get Thin Mints. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm sorry. Ebony, I can hear you unsubscribing. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. Here we go. I know the music stopped because it was that intense of a moment. So I'm gonna be real with you. I have had many unfortunate, I know, unscribed to Sailor Mars. All right, I'm gonna be real. So I've had a bunch of very unfortunate interactions with not so nice Girl Scout moms. And so I no longer support the Girl Scouts. When I used to work at a restaurant, our restaurant decided to do a thing where we would do special prices for Girl Scouts to come and do after their troop meetings. So they come after their troop meetings, and it was a ridiculous price that they were getting. Like, they were getting such a good deal for all of the Girl Scouts. They were getting like such a good deal. It was a huge discount. These mothers could not have been meaner, and they always requested, and it was different troops too, so it wasn't just one troop, it was literally multiple troops. Stop voting me off my own island. So it was multiple troops, and the moms would always come in, they would barely tip at all, and they'd get upset when we weren't discounting their meals but their kids were getting meals for like $5, like full restaurant meals with ice cream and all this other stuff. It was crazy. And they would always request, they'd come in groups of 20 within like 10 moms, and then they would demand one server. There was one time where I served 30 Girl Scouts with 10 mothers. Their bill came out, even with the discount, to like something like $300 because they had so many girls. It wasn't 300, it was lower than that. But with the mom's meals, then that brought it up. They tipped me. You ready for this? Are you ready? $4 for 3 hours of service. 4 hours. $4, 3 hours. That was the day which I told my manager I'm no longer serving the Girl Scouts. So, it's not any hate on the actual girls, but I can't handle other moms. And I also just don't really like the cookies. Tagalongs are okay, but I don't like Samoas. I don't like Thin Mints. So, sorry y'all. Choose to unsubscribe now. Yeah, they are. They're like mint cookies, almost like biscuity, and or like wafers covered in chocolate. Which is funny. I don't like those, but I do love like where the hell did I put? Hold on. I don't like those, but I do. Where did this bodysuit just go? Where have I thrown my bodysuit? Oh, it fell. Yeah, I love like peppermint patties and stuff, but otherwise I'm not a fan of mint where it doesn't belong. Okay, we're gonna go from here. Oh no, we had started here. Let's do this. We're back on track, people. Let's hope that my machine is kind. One side done. Cool. One side done, on to the next. Let's make sure it's all lying flat. It is. Boom, boom. Come on. What's the hold up? Here we go. All right. Ba, 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 ba. Oh no, come on. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, now I'm gonna sew these together. Fold these. It's looking good, guys. We're going good right now. Then I'm gonna have to try this on and make sure that it's looking good before I go any further. Uh-oh. No, that's fine. We're good. Okay. No. Bobbin thread is not running out, you liar. Oh, of course. Now we're getting towards the end of this, so it has to start rebelling. Oh, come on, dude. We're gonna do this, really? It's always when you are near to being done that... You know, sewing machine, I sung your praises at the beginning of this, and now you're acting like a little bit of a douchebag, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Okay, that's not that bad. It's not in a place that is really gonna be showing anyway. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna rethread the bobbin. Okay. Thank you guys for continuing to watch, even though I'm not being particularly interesting. Wait, let me see. Ask again so I can see. What's the question? Oh, you're back with corn dogs. Sounds like a good time. Rose, ask your question again. Do you have a recommendation for a sewing machine for a first-time sewer? You know what? I really don't even know what sewing machine prices look like these days. When I was first starting sewing, I was using my grandmother's sewing machine. So when it comes down to it, like, I don't really, like, I've never had to purchase my sewing machine because I got this one as a gift. I would say just do your research. Brother sewing machines are great. They all around have a really great reputation, and they're good machines. Ashley or any other cosplayers, do any of you guys have any recommendations? I would say you don't have to get anything that's super fancy. The nice thing about this sewing machine, which I still have to learn how to use it, is that technically this also has an embroidery machine. So it's also technically an embroidery machine. I just don't know how to use the embroidery part of it yet, but I need to still like dedicate a day to figuring that out. But you don't need that. You know, if you're just learning how to sew, you get yourself a machine that just does the basics. It just does the basics. Most machines out there, I imagine, are probably considerably good quality. Sorry that that's like a... feel like that's like a non-answer. Okay. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to cut off some of these threads and try it on a little bit. All right. So I'm going to move this aside for a second and just try this on over my clothes. Hold on one second. Speak to one another. I am the voice of reason. Guys, I have bad news. I come to us bearing bad news. This fabric is definitely not going to work, which is okay, but it's definitely not going to work because it is pulling. Look at all those pulls. Look at that. That's a bummer. But that's okay. No, don't worry. Shh, don't worry. That's fine. I have actually a different white fabric that I can always try to use. It's just a little shinier than I would like. But I don't think it's so shiny. It's actually the white fabric that I used for my Gwenpool cosplay. So if anything, I can always go and pick up some more of that. I didn't spend an absurd amount of money on this. I'm surprised though, because this is a swim, this is marketed as a swim white fabric, like a swim white elastic spandex. So, like, who's using this for swim if that's immediately what it's doing? Like, it fits me. I tried it on and it was fitting me. However, it was already starting to do that. So that's a bummer. But the good news is that this pattern is going to work. So, today is not lost. I know, swimming? Like, how are we going to swim in this fabric? How would one swim in this if it's going to rip like that? How? But that's okay. I'm actually going to gauge right now. I have it because I have it right in front of me. I'm going to see what, how much of this other fabric that I have. Not all is lost because we have a pattern now, and that's important. Like, I know that pattern works, and when I'm cutting out the other one, I can still now use that as a base pattern, and it'll be easier to cut out than the other one. So, not all is lost, everyone. This is a perfect example, though, of cosplay is trial and error sometimes. Sometimes it's not going to work out perfectly. Okay, so this is the fabric that I used for Gwenpool. This is the fabric I used for Gwenpool. See, it's got so many... I really took care of this fabric, guys. I think I actually have enough of this to do it. Or if not, I know that the music is intense right now. It just picked up. I know that I have enough to make part of it. Let me see. Let me cut off all this excess jargon and we'll see where we're at. All right. Yeah, this is just a little bit shinier than I'd like. But it doesn't look overwhelmingly shiny on my Gwenpool. So we're going to see. We're going to see. If not, I go to Joann's, I get a different fabric. Really not a big deal. I am bummed though, because that fabric was a good color. Oh well. I think I've got enough fabric here. I think I definitely have enough fabric here. Yeah. I feel pretty good about this. Here, I'm gonna ask. It will be fine, I wouldn't sweat it. Thank you. I was literally just about to say, Ashley, what do you think? It's my chibi mom. Hold on. Of ignoring, I gotta get a little stain out of a little part of it. But this. If any of you guys look at my Gwenpool pictures, this is the fabric, the white fabric in the middle of my Gwenpool. Yeah, it does move for really, it does move really, really well. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we'll use this. We'll use this, but that means that I definitely need to iron this fabric, and there's a little spot that I just got to get out of one of the little places on it before we do that. So I will probably do that a little bit later. But again, not all is lost because now I have a really good pattern for this, which is great. Exactly. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. I'm not worried. Do I seem worried? I know. I didn't pick skirt fabric yet. I have 2 samples. I have 2 samples coming on the way. And they shipped out on like Thursday or Friday whenever I was showing you guys all the things. They shipped out two samples. So I'll have that to hold next to this. Because I just don't want to be a shiny mess. But I could always use the back of this fabric too. I could use the not shiny side. Because I kind of like the side that's not so shiny. And then I wouldn't be as worried about it. I might do that. I think this is going to be fun. I'm not worried. I am bummed though about that other fabric. But I got it super discounted actually. I know, and then I also wouldn't be wasting. It's a good time. This is why you keep your spare fabrics for this moment. And I really loved this Gwenpool fabric. This was really nice. So I'm not upset about it. It'll do what it'll do. But I'm also glad to see how long it took me to make that leotard. Didn't take us very long at all. Because I do have a lot coming up in the next month. I'm Emily. So Emily is one of my $100 Patreon supporters. Amazing. She gets all of these. She gets personalized packages from me. I sent that package over a month and a half ago. What is wrong with the U.S. Postal Service? It's really annoying me. Emily is amazing. She has donated so much money to me over the last 2 years. It is crazy. I thank her so much. Everybody that supports me on Patreon makes a genuine, not that you guys don't, you guys make a genuine difference in my life as well, but they make such a difference in that, like, I feel a sense of relief. Like, there's such a sense of relief knowing that these people want to support me on Patreon, that there is a community there. It makes me feel like this could be my job one day, which is amazing, like my full-time job. It's really great. Let's see, I'm using my Blood of Thy Enemy mug from Sugarbone, who is quite the Moonie herself. Yeah, the music is blasting. You got some good stuff in that box, Emily. I think you're really gonna like that box. Oh, thanks, Moon Girls. Appreciate it. I know. That's what I'm gonna do. I just want to be smart about this cosplay because it's gonna be a race to the finish to the end of June. Like, next month I'm going on vacation for a month, as if. I'm going on vacation for a week, so I really want to make sure that I'm knocking this cosplay out of the park. Let me show you guys, though. Oh my god, our amazing other scout, Jess, sent me... Hold on. I'm going to lower this music a little bit. We get it. She sent me the other day a whole bunch of things that are going to help me out quite a lot. She sent me the front bow. The front bow happening here. I just got to iron it out a little bit. She sent me her front bow, though, from her Mars cosplay. Awesome. She sent me her back bow, though I probably am not going to be able to use it because I have to make the Super Sailor back bow. But she sent me a back bow. And she sent me her collar. Amazing. And the rolls for her gloves. So that already has taken so much off of my mind. Thank you so much to her. And a little thing for my choker. Sent me a piece of ribbon for the choker. That has already taken so much off of my mind. The support that this Moonie group has is so amazing. Like, it's amazing how much of a little fam they already are. And I haven't even met anybody yet. I've met Melissa before, but I've never met really, and Alyssa. I know Alyssa. She and I go back with Scotty for a while. And so I've seen her, like, at every convention, and she's amazing. But I'm like, it's really exciting. It's really nice. I love the Moonie support, so thank you to them. Yes, exactly. And the accessories. It's exciting. I'm glad. You guys are making me feel so much less stressed about it. Because I just want to make sure it's done and that it's done well. Because that's what I like to do with my cosplays to begin with. You know, I like to do them. I like to feel good about them and feel good in them. And at being part of a group, too, you want to all look all nice. Oh, bye, Ebony. Bye. I'm probably going to be wrapping this up soon because we've been going for a little bit over an hour and a half. I want to see if I can make a video for today, maybe iron these out. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're also doing the Fruit Maids versions, which is so exciting. I'm very excited for Fruit Maids. I think that's going to be really fun and casual, and that's very stress-free. I've been trying to think of all day little ways that we can make our crowns, our tiaras. Been trying to think of it, but I think the way that the group is going is probably the best way at this point. I know, we do need an emoji. Oh, that's right. Okay, so for those of you that are new to the live stream fam, Google it, Rose. You'll see the Fruit Maid outfits. What's it called? For those of you who are new to the live stream fam, every weekend we choose a emoji that you guys will comment on my, what's it called? We will, blah, 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 blah. We choose an emoji that you guys will comment on my next video with, so that I know that you're part of my live stream fam, so that I can recognize you and love you guys. I'm trying to think of what today's emoji should be. What should today's emoji be? I feel like it should be like a moon for Sailor Moon. Should it be the moon emoji? I feel like it should be the moon emoji. Can somebody post the moon emoji? Yes, exactly. Okay, we're gonna do the moon emoji. We're going to do the moon emoji. Oh, the castle. We can do the castle next time. We'll do the castle next time. Remember that for next week. Because hopefully we'll be able to do the live streams again up until I go on vacation. So, thank you guys so much for joining me for like what was maybe not the most interesting of live streams, but this is what cosplaying looks like. This is what the cosplay workshop process looks like. And I like going live with you guys. I don't know if you've learned anything by watching. Learn to buy extra fabric and test out that fabric as we did today. Didn't know it was going to be a tester day, but it happens. And that's what we're going to do. So thank you guys so much for joining me. You guys are great. Yeah, you make me very, very happy. I'm sorry I haven't been able to do as well at Vita as I normally do. It has been real busy, guys. It's been really busy. So I'm going to go chill out for a bit. But I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome day. Have a great day. I love you all. Bye. Yes, I want to end it. How dare you, mobile.